Alright everybody, this is RVMan 985, and I bet you're wondering, why am I continuing the LP when I said I was going to take on Omega Mark 12? Well, I posted a video beforehand and pretty much explained why. Truth is, I wanted to get all the videos that I had on my data file uploaded before a certain virus takes them out and forces me to have to start all over again. And that would truly suck. Anyway, this is after I've defeated Bergen in the LP. And right now what I'm doing is claiming some more hunts. Some of these hunts will be on the way to completing storyline, but one thing that I am doing, oh yeah, by the way, our levels haven't changed. One thing that I am doing is taking on Zalera, or at least the quest for Zalera. It's sort of a 2-3 part thing. No wait, it's 2 part. The stupid side quest to unlock Zalera is 2 part. And the reason why I said it's stupid is because the best reward you can get from this side quest is basically to sell the Serpentskin. Because believe it or not, the items that you get from this side quest, oh look, Mind Flayer's been unlocked. Anyway, the items you get from this side quest can all be bought. You get a Paramita crossbow at the end of this. You have your choice of either a Paramita crossbow, magic gloves, and the golden amulet. Here's the catch. The Paramita crossbow you can already buy at Nulbina. The magic gloves you can buy on Arcades, which is where we're going anyway. And the golden amulet, I've already have 6 of them, I don't need any more. So like I said, your best, and I repeat, your best prize is selling the Serpentskin. Anyway, I've claimed a lot of hunts, 2 of which will be going on as soon, on the way up there. Make that 3. No, 2, that's right. Because the other one, I'm going to have to wait a little bit later on in the game in order to do so. Another thing, that nasty virus/program, it calls itself Parental Logic PC Health Advisor. It's not really a virus, but it is a program that has been bullying itself onto my computer, and I've been trying to get it off. It first started up when I went there and put my MP3 player onto my computer so I could bring some of the songs in my MP3 player onto my computer so I could burn them onto my Xbox 360. Then Parental Logic appeared and said, oh, you need to unlock this in WinZip file and some in order for me to bring things from my MP3 player. Well, I successfully bring things from my MP3 player, but Parental Logic just all of a sudden showed up. Well, I removed the program. Then, 5 minutes later, or 5 hours later I should say, when I'm watching YouTube, this damn thing shows up. I couldn't even watch, what was I watching? Oh yeah, Clement's Let's Play Mega Man X8 without this thing kicking me out of the damn program and talking about some defragmenting and registering for it. So I'm just like, okay, this thing wants to be annoying, fine. I remove it. And then it comes back during my recording sessions a few weeks later. I remove it again. And then, just recently, during the holidays, it came back again. And I've been getting rid of viruses ever since. Oh, and speaking of pains in the ass that I should have, Dispel, something we should have had from the get-go that did not show up until after we beat Bergen. Here's something that's messed up, folks. The book mentions Dispel in the battles before Bergen. Surprise! You can't get Dispel until you beat Bergen. So you might as well X that out too. Anyway, most of the weapons here I'm better off buying most of the weapons from Mossburn, because most of the weapons here I have enough money for. The thing of the matter is, I already have, and they're going to make my characters weak anyway. Yeah, see, Paramina crossbow right down there. It's here in Nalbina. And that's one of the prizes for this class I'm about to go on. Anyway, another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to try to get this game over with as soon as possible also. That's probably the other reason. It's not really a legitimate excuse, but let's face it, I'm going to try to beat everything in this game between 2 save files. So that just saves me a lot of trouble of having to go through one playthrough and just gallivant around for 190 to 200 episodes. Anyway, what else am I going to do? Other than this stupid side quest. Also, there's another thing that I needed to do. And that's grind up some more money and get the gambits that I just passed up. As well as grind up some more money and get some more armor. Because I'm going to need it. Oh yeah, and here's the first part of the quest. Remember that flowering cactoid we beat at the beginning of the game? Well, you take that flower to Dantro's wife, and she gives you a bundle of needles. So what you do with that bundle of needles is you take it to Dantro. Honestly, I should have cut this out, but I at least needed more time to just rant and rave a little bit. For the record, Omega Mark 12, I'm practically there. The thing of the matter is the gates. The goddamn gates. Ooh, I hate Guravegan. And what's worse, I have to go there 2 more times. Alright, 3 more times in the playthrough. Yeah. Twice in the Great Crystal, and once in the actual stage. But anyway, no, I'm not grinding. Keep going past AJ, just keep going. Once you take the bundle of needles to Dantro, then you can take yourself back to the village. Which, there's another thing. Another quest ends up interrupting this one as well. And that quest, ladies and gentlemen, would be the Cactuar quest. That's also another thing that happens when you defeat the flowering cactoid. You see, you can't cross the river to go to Mossburn Highways from Damaska Esterson until you finish this. But you can go to Mossburn Highways via Nalbina if you wanted to, or via Crystal. Either way, it doesn't matter. But you have to do this in order for you to complete this side quest in order to get to Zalera. Then there's the path to Zalera itself. It is a bitch and a half. I recommend that once you unlock the Barheim passage that you become level 39 or higher. Yeah, 39 or higher. Because, let's face it, every enemy in the Barheim passage from a certain path is level 38 or higher. And then there's a mark that we're going after that's in there anyway. So my recommendation to be at least level 39, no lower than level 38, and be as high as maybe level 50, because 52 would be overkill. The boss is not that bad, it's just the creatures that's there that's make things a little bit more hectic. And look at me like a dummy going to Giza Plains. Anyway, all this backtracking, I really should have cut it out. To be honest, it's really been a while since I've actually used my capture card, and it's because of the fact that I've, well, had problems with my computer. It's not just my computer that has problems, no. My sister's computer has problems too, otherwise I'd be using that right now as well. But mine is not as bad as hers, which is why everyone's been using mine. That's another reason why I want to try to get this over with, because everyone tends to do their homework, chit-chat on MySpace. Oh yeah, there's Dantra. You get the needles, shows that you went up there, gave the flower to his wife, now you gotta go all the way back. But anyway, there's MySpace, social networking, and all that stuff that they're doing, knowing that I have schoolwork too, but still in all. Hey, just a little word of warning. You see those, you see Banga, Seek, or Garifs with green bars? They're not your friends. Though they attack random enemies, they're not your friends. As a matter of fact, you can attack them and they'll show up on your bestiary. Anything else? Wow. I really can't believe that virus just showed up right in the middle of my recording. That is messed up. Yeah, it is very messed up. Anyway, well, it's been removed. Let's go on ahead and finish up this stupid side quest somehow. Yeah, also there's been some rare creature sightings as well. I've probably been doing that while off screen, and I'll also do that a little bit later. Oh look, there was that rare creature right about now. Yeah, you know, Neckvic, the one I warned you about back in after I got out of Barheim Passage the first time. Well, he shouldn't be a problem, but I don't have time to deal with him. And speaking of rare creatures, here's why I don't want to do attack, stock, and block soul side quests for this LP. Because it's going to make it even more longer than what it already is. You see, there's 30 rare creatures that can only be unlocked if you access this side quest. You have to meet their random requirements in order for you to find these creatures. And all these creatures are tough as nails, especially creatures by the name of Obelisk and Disma. Oh look, the village elder's not there. And of course, you're supposed to talk to the kid. Now, past RVMan, go talk to the kid. Anyway, these annoying pests will appear when you meet their spawning conditions. They're hard as nails, and when I first faced one of these one of these rare creatures, they were right in the middle of gameplay when I was trying to complete the Pharaoh's Obliterated Cataract. Right in the middle of gameplay. Oh, sorry, my cat was attacking me. Anyway, right in the middle of gameplay, and each one of those creatures kicked my ass over and over again. The obelisk appeared in the middle of the, right in the beginning of Red Arena, and, Avenger, which is one of those other creatures, appeared in the middle of Pharaohs. And accepting attack, stock, and block right before you complete the game, it'll just make things a lot slower. And plus, the reward is you pretty much get things you can easily buy between Wolfenheim and Arcades. That's pretty much it. That's why I won't do it. And now back here, you see these idiot Cactuar are looking for their brother. Oh yeah, it turns out that brother of theirs is the one we killed because there had a mark on him. Imagine that. So now we'll have to talk to the villagers, well, one of the villagers anyway, in order to keep this mission going. And now that you've gotten across the river, you have the ferry full time until you finish this mission. Wait, it's after you finish this side quest you have the ferry full time. Stupid viruses. XII showed up. Thank God I don't have to restart. They're not that bad. I find this excellent. I'm actually taking care of 2 annoying side quests at once. I'm pretty much making good time. But to be perfectly honest with you, you can cross the Never River. Yeah. You can pretty much cross the Never River after you got the Dawn Shard. Which, that, unfortunately, is not the best plan. You see, you can cross it, you can get the... Oh, snap. Sorry about that. You can cross it, and you can get this, side quest over with. But at the same time, there's one other thing that you have to notice. When you cross that river and you go into that field, it's just like I told you after I defeated Earth Tyrant. Everything is level 25 and higher, close to level 30. Well, actually it's level 25 and higher. In the other side of the Dalmasca Esterson, anything near past Mosphorin is going to start ranging in the 30s, and that's when things get a little bit out of control. And oh look, we found the Cactuar. It's right behind the house, just in case you've noticed. Ironically, that Vaughn and company killed this thing and it managed to somehow regenerate. After being used for medicine, boiled alive, and thrown out in the back of the building. Yeah, building. So, go ahead and activate the kid. Thank you. But believe me, this side quest actually gives off better rewards than the other one does. Yeah, this side quest actually gives you something that we could definitely use a little bit later on in the game. Why are the cactuars doing the jig? Seriously. Why are they doing the jig? They look freaking creepy. Anyways, they're out of the way, now we're free to go to Mosfrin via Damascus. I mean, we're already able to do that anyway, but now we don't have to go to the Damascus Westerson in order to do so. And look, we got the wildfire shot. Something that will be very useful later on in the game. Anything else? Yeah, now we can also complete the side quest we're already on. Pretty much need this boat. Oh, and be forewarned, later on in the game when you get to Balfenheim, there is also another annoying side quest that involves the boat and 2 kids. Oh, goody. And now, Dantro's wife wants you to find some sea clam shells. And at that point, I say, screw this, I will continue this quest in episode 86. This is RVMan 985, sorry it took so long. I'll probably be done with this side quest by the end of the next part. That I can guarantee you. See you next time.